have a lot of wins to share? What do you guys got going on? We just like to start off with good wins, things that are happening in your business. Hopefully a lot is happening in your business, things that are happening in your lives that are just like, oh man, I am winning, everything's going well. A lot of times, they go simultaneously. Personal and business, things are going well here, things are going well there. All of the above. What do you guys have that you can share? I need to hear at least a few wins.
Walked, ran 32 miles this weekend.
Okay, one more time. You
walked, ran 32 miles.
Oh
walked
my God.
and ran, or walked?
I did a half marathon, and then I ran 6 miles the day before, and total 32 miles, including walking.
Yeah.
That's like my drive home.
Scoping out some trails.
That's crazy. Yeah. You know, guys, you guys know Dustin is a runner. He runs a lot.
Okay,
Yeah. He didn't just wake up yesterday and say, I'm going to run 32 miles. Yeah. Awesome, awesome, good. Love that. Let's give him a hand for being a runner. What else? What else you guys have? Any other wins?
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Any other wins?
Sam.
We closed a VA purchase in 10 days.
VA purchase in 10 days. That's awesome. That's it. Let's give it up for VAs. Give it up for our veterans. 10 days. Good. Love it. Anybody else? Maureen.
Well, my calls are coming into fruition. I mean, people are calling, and I have this listing verbally, so I'm waiting until I have it actually signed, but that'll be great. And a few people have responded. So during this last weekend, I went to 2 listing appointments, in addition to one that I'm talking about.
Good, love it.
Yeah, so it's all coming. Calls do help.
Yes, yes. Let's give Maureen a hand. Let's give it up for Maureen. Anybody else? Any other good wins? Just a good conversation that you're having. I had a good reconnect yesterday with she was a KW agent many years ago at a different KW. I'm meeting her next week. She's not in this area, but it was just a great conversation. We happen to know a lot of the same people, so we're going to be talking about that. And you know, I've been talking to a lot of top producers in this area, and it's been really exciting. You know what? They're noticing that KWPV is different. We're doing a lot of good things, and it's because of the agents that we have here. That's the heartbeat of any brokerage. It's the agents. Without the agents, there's, it's nothing. So the culture that we have built here, I'm just extremely proud of it, protective of it too, if you will. We're doing a lot of great things. And also another one for me is we've got a listing that was really just stale, had 2 tenants in a triplex that weren't moving out. Now they've all decided to move out.
Yay!
And so we got the listing. It was an expired listing. We got the listing back, and so that should be. I think that is on the market now. So in East Hollywood, if you guys triplex in East Hollywood, guys, completely vacant.
Oh,
What's the
how
price?
much?
What's the price on that one?
Oh gosh, I'm so bad. I think it's right a little bit over $1 million.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Okay.
Yeah, a little
And
bit
it's
over $1 million.
vacant.
It'll be delivered vacant.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah. I'll send you guys more info on that
What's
if you guys
street,
want
do
it.
you know?
On Alexandria.
Okay.
All right, cool. New listings. Speaking of new listings, we have a lease listing with John and Brendan. I know John's in the other room right now. Brendan, you want to share anything about this in Long Beach?
Yeah, it's a 1 bed, just 1 kitchen area, and we actually have some applications going through. We had kind of an open house viewing this weekend, but yeah, anybody's in the Long Beach area and wants to see it, we could get them in there to take a peek, but I don't think it's going to be around too much longer.
Good for you guys. Give them a hand for $2,200. We have a listing with Lauren, 2420 Riverdale Avenue in Los Angeles, 90031 zip code. 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 1.8 million. Looks really good. Karen and Lee. Oh, they're not here today. They're usually here, but I'll pitch it for them. 5981 Pickford Street, Los Angeles. They're not here because they're getting busy doing probably broker tours today. 1.345 million, single family home, looks great. We have David, he's got one at 1971 Santa Cruz Street, 4-bedroom, 3-bath for 1.29 million in San Pedro. Stephen Hall, 2318 154th Street. Ooh, looks nice. Gardena for 1.88 million. I feel like I've shown this home before, but anyways, Anything you can share about this one, Cindy?
Yes, so this house has been remodeled. It is beautiful. It has an artist studio in the back. The seller is an artist and paints, and so it has a beautiful studio. And then also the backyard looks like an orchard. It has so many fruit trees. It's just calming, relaxing. It's a
Oh, love
beautiful
it.
property. Yeah, we're gonna host it on Thursday for broker tour from 12 to 2.
Okay, so this Thursday, 12 to 2, and then public open house?
No,
No,
but
okay. Awesome. All right, closings. Karen and Lee close with Promenade Escrow 745. Let's give them a hand in Golden Hills Estates. They sold all of that. No, they didn't. Ella closed on a lease listing for 5,000 in Rolling Hills Estates. Give it up for Ella. Karen and Lee closed another one in El Segundo, 1.82 million. Let's give them a hand. Natsuko closed one in Torrance for $595, small condo. Let's give her a hand. Lauren closed a lease listing in Torrance as a listing agent. Let's give her a hand. Oh, let's give it up. Now, come on. Yeah, let's go. Lauren, another one in Gardena. Lauren's been busy. $3,800 a month lease, dual agent. She ate the entire chicken on that one. Let's give Lauren a hand. With a closed volume of 3.3 million. This is for the past 7 days, so great job, team.
Oh, wow.
Needs and wants. So this is the time where we can share anything that you're looking for, buyer needs, any upcoming listings, anything that you want to share with needs and wants that you guys have for your clients. Anybody? Have one? All right, Cindy's got one.
No. I have a client who lost her house in the Palisades. She's looking for something in South Redondo with a view up to 1.4.
1.4. All right, 1.4. You got Heather's taking notes too, so she'll blast this out to you guys too. All right, in Redondo, you said?
South Redondo.
South Redondo. All right, anybody else? Any other needs and wants? Buyer needs? Yes, Brendan.
John and I still have the family client that's wanting the 10,000 square foot lot. He's got a pretty wide area that he's searching, so
What is he looking for?
he wants a 10,000 square foot lot. He wants to build like a compound for his family.
What about South Redondo?
Yeah, he's open. So we're
Okay.
kind of just doing a broad search, putting calls out.
For how much?
Probably under 2 million.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd probably be the max. But,
I'm trying to get this listing, but it's in South Redondo.
is it mostly flat?
It's actually not 10,000, I apologize. It's a big lot, 6,000. But that's big for that.
Yeah, that's big for
And
that.
it has a view, if you put in, it's a tear down.
Okay, yeah, I think he really wants at least 9, like
Okay.
9,000 minimum, but,
Maybe the next week it'll be, okay, I'll do 8.
yeah.
One more week, I'll do 7. You just have to wait until it
Yeah,
goes down to
we'll wait
6.
until I get,
We'll chat with him.
you could do a one party or whatever.
Yeah. Well, you guys know, I mean, I've learned this. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen this too. Buyers' needs change over time. They change. Whether it's dependent on what's out there, what they're seeing, and then what reality is, or what they thought is the cost of what they wanted, and vice versa. So buyer needs change. Anybody else? Any other needs and wants? No? All right. Hey, we want to congratulate our top producers for the month of March. Great job, guys. We have Natsuko, Michelle, Sue for individual agents. Let's give them a hand. Great work, guys. And then for our groups and teams, the Prestige team, the Yoon Real Estate Group, and the Wendy Bridgestone Associates. Let's give them a hand. Awesome job. So proud of you guys. And then I want to welcome our sponsors. They brought us breakfast. We love them. They drove pretty far distance, right? Pretty far distance, so we're so glad that they're here. Lee and Julia. I was going to say it. You just trust me, I had it. But come on up. Let's give them a hand.
Thank you for having us. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Just hit the right.
All right, my name is Julia. I am a rep from Sunshine Foundation Repairs, but every single day I do the permit department, but when it comes time to do something like this, I join Lee, my head inspector, on presentations.
Okay.
All right.
So just a few quick cue cards just to kind of run over the basics, and then we'll streamline everything for you guys. So foundation repairs, what every realtor should know. Bottom line, it's not the actual damages or repairs that scare off or kill a deal. It's just the lack of knowledge or clarity on how it's repairable. Most of the time, a raised foundation, any repair you do, from retrofitting to foundation replacement, the buyer can actually be in the home. Whoever's living there, they can be home. They don't need to leave. We can do all the repairs while they're there. It's just about getting people to feel comfortable with these repairs. So our role is just to make sure that everybody's confident and has the knowledge that they need to move forward in these things without getting scared off and saying, oh, I don't want to do this. There's a crack in my foundation. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I like the deals don't die from foundation problems, they die from fear and lack of clarity. Someone might back out of a deal if they're afraid because they just don't know. You guys are their trusted, you point them in the right direction, so no matter what, like, you have people on your team. We could be on your team to instill that confidence in them. So, and also the areas that we cover, anywhere from Oxnard to San Clemente and everything in between.
Last week I was in Ojai, excuse me. I was all the way in Ojai. I was also in Tustin, and I was in West Covina, as well as Los Angeles and RPV and Rolling Hills and everything in between. So we do cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, and scheduling a foundation inspection is as easy as picking up that business card that you guys have and texting this number. Literally, just like my client just did a home inspection. Inspector called out for some foundation issues. We need a specialist. 1 day, 2 days out, you can go ahead and schedule us. So, all right.
Red flags. Cracks in the walls or ceilings, doors or windows sticking, uneven floors, exterior cracks or separation. You see these things early, try to do me a favor. And usually it's always like big ticket foundation issues are left until the final day of contingency. We have a 24 to 48 hour turnaround on paper. I usually get everything out same day, but try to let us know a few days in advance so we can get out, get the inspection done, get you all the info you need, and try to help you guys as much as you're helping us too. I think we can jump
Yeah,
into
so
that.
just be aware of these things when you're walking through your clients' homes. All right, foundation repair costs, they are not $1 million. Majority of our foundation repairs are minor, 3 to 10K. So if your client's gonna back out of a deal because they're so afraid of their foundation, do not let them. This is what we're looking at most of the time. There are some times where there is a foundation replacement that's needed, unfortunately. Yeah.
Most people think, speaking of foundation replacements, automatically their brain goes to, oh my God, what is this, like $200,000? Not even close, well below, but forget about foundation replacement. In general, I was speaking with one of the other agents earlier this morning. Even if you're representing the seller, let's just say, and you get another estimate from another company, or you get a general inspection report and you want to just get some kind of idea, you can also send that over to us. You can call us, we can give you that info. We'll do our best. We don't play the inflation game. So a lot of times when you have somebody that's coming out for a buyer, they'll blow up the prices and try to make everything just so much more expensive and just try to get credits or whatever. We price it as is. We're actually known to be one of the most aggressive priced companies in the industry. Look it up on ChatGPT, don't take my word for it. But that way it's a win-win. The buyer is getting a good price for the work that they need. The seller is not getting taken advantage of, or if you're representing either one, it doesn't matter. It's a win-win for everybody. And then you guys look like the hero because you brought your foundation guy who you trust, and the wheel keeps spinning. So.
Yes, and we're very honest. We have hundreds of reviews on Yelp and Google. We work very, very hard for that because we're very accommodating and very honest. So.
Yeah, and we're not doing anything special. It's just honest recommendation, do good work, and don't overprice.
Yeah.
It's that simple. How to keep deals alive. Bring us in early, provide clear reports, turn fear into clarity. Confidence keeps deals together. I'll tell you guys verbatim what I say. Literally, I'm out on the inspections. And what I say on a daily basis is I would only recommend to you what I would tell my own mother to do. Every single inspection I go to. We never go overboard, we never go overkill, we don't want to kill a deal. We'll call out only what's absolutely necessary in the event that there are major damages or repairs needed. Of course, we're going to be fully transparent and be honest, but at least going backwards, you're getting the best price for it.
Yes, and also this guy sees about 3 to 4 houses a day, every single day. So more than any engineer, more than any structural engineer, he is underneath homes, in the homes, on the slab foundation, underneath the crawl space. This guy knows what's up.
FaceTime me in an hour, I'll be under at the house.
Yeah, and we have a whole office full of inspectors as well, but Lee is my head inspector. All right, your foundation partner. We are fully licensed, insured, and bonded. We do not sub out any of our work, so we do not use any subcontractors. It's all of our guys. Fast inspections, turnaround time 24 to 48 hours. We like to under promise and over deliver. Sometimes we'll have that back by tonight if you need to remove contingencies by tomorrow. Clear, honest assessments and recommendations. We touched on that. Realtor focused solutions. We want to help you guys. We only suggest what is necessary. We don't complicate things. You don't want a 40-page technical report. You want to know, here's what's the issue, what's the cost, and how serious is it? Clean, digestible information you can explain to clients without confusion. If you ever need a foundation specialist to talk to your client to explain what's going on with the home, we can hop on a call. We can talk to whoever you need. Provide financing for homeowners. Sometimes they just bought a home, they don't have the cash for it. Financing company that we use. Accept payment out of escrow. That's very popular. Offer warranty in our work. Provide proof of retrofit upgrades for earthquake insurance. That's also very popular. We do about 4 seismic retrofit projects per day. So yeah, we're very familiar with that. Contact us before inspections. Let's just say you have a client that's thinking about putting it on the market. You know what, let's just know what's up. It doesn't cost us anything to actually do the inspection. Once the home is actually on the market, there is a fee. It's $250 for the escrow inspection fee. But
we're going to give everybody here a better price.
Yes, everyone here is getting $150 for escrow inspection fee. And if your client ever uses us and does a project with us, your escrow inspection fees are free. Hey, Lee, I need you out tomorrow. I have an escrow inspection. They found some foundation issues. Can you be here tomorrow? Sure, no problem. So, yeah. All right.
So here's just an example of an escrow inspection that I went to. So this is the report that you're going to get. This one was for Jane Doe, if anybody knows her. You'll have my info here, company info here, observations and recommendations. I keep it very cut and dry. This is what we see, this is what we recommend. Boom, 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 boom. We observed approximately 3 significant vertical foundation cracks requiring underpinning. Underpinning is XYZ. So very simple report that just goes straight to the point, doesn't have all the extras, you don't need it. Scope of work summary, if you go up to the next page, maybe it's...
Well, I kind of chopped and screwed it, because it was 19 pages long, so I was like, I just need to make it...
Okay, so yeah, sorry, go back one time, sorry.
Go back. But yeah, it's very detailed...
Can you go back a page real quick?
No, because it's just...
Oh wait, well, here it is. So I always put a scope of work summary with just like the keynotes of the scope of work. Instead of reading the full step-by-step, you've got your price, you've got your scope. 3 underpins, 5 cracks, replace 6 posts, replace 1 post, whatever it is. Now we can continue on. If you continue, now you have the actual full scope of work with the entire process, A through Z. Everything's in black and white. No napkin contracts, so to speak.
And this is actually where I come in during the day. Permitting. We'll go ahead and submit the permits for you so you don't have to worry about it. We'll schedule your inspections, etc.
And you'll get example photos of the repairs, and then if you continue going down, you'll also get photos, obviously, from what we saw, as well as a site plan, which is very helpful. A lot of the buyers, they really, or even sellers, they like to see, they like to visualize where are these repairs happening. So we do our best to create a map that kind of shows color coding where everything is. Underpins are here, 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 and here. You can come back and check us afterwards. Everything is in your face. Another thing that I say every day, I'm huge on clarity. I want for everybody to feel comfortable and confident and know what's happening, how it's happening, where it's happening, and why. Is that the last page, or is there more?
I think so, but I also want to mention, but you see these photos, you guys will never see this, because this is an inspector going out into the crawl space, taking a look at all of that, making sure that the foundation is secure. And for example, this project, 1 to 2 working days, the homeowner is essentially uninterrupted. Like, noise level's not even that high, you're super easy. Just pictures of crawl spaces and
These are the actual damages that we see. So this is what you're looking at in the
termite
in the report.
damage.
So very clear for everybody, easy to read. I'm sorry?
No, I was,
Alright, go back.
And
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. Any questions?
wow. So when you go out there, it's, you're saying it's free at that moment, or it's,
So if the house is already in escrow and
right,
it's on the market, then we do charge, because obviously sometimes our inspection can make or break a deal.
right.
So just to accommodate us for our time,
Oh,
there
of
is
course.
there is, for you guys, it's $150. Typically, we charge $250 for anybody else. Just name drop Keller Williams and you're
Oh,
good.
okay, so
Yeah.
that, it would be, if they wanted like an inspection, just like they have a home inspection.
If there's
then it's
a
free.
homeowner,
If you're the
then it's free.
homeowner, you're not looking to sell yet, or you might be putting it on the market in a few months, you just want to know what's up with your foundation, we can come out there for free.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
sometimes,
universal. We always do
sometimes it's good for you as the agent to let your client know, hey, if you want to put the house on the market, let's do a lot of these homes are 1920s, 1930s, whatever. Let's do a pre-inspection for free, see what's wrong with it. That way you don't have a buyer come out and have their own foundation inspection and now try to charge you who knows what and just completely blow up a deal. You've already taken care of it for the correct cost, so you'll have all that info, certificate of completion, all the after photos, everything is left with your client.
Yeah.
And then you had a question back there? I think you did.
more than one.
Yeah, I knew that.
Okay.
Thank you for the breakfast.
You're very welcome. Thanks for having us.
I would like to know, did you find us or we found you?
Usually it's an agent that's raving about us, and they're like, you have to come to my office. So I actually spoke to Heather yesterday over the phone, and I was like, oh, how did we get in touch with each other? Like, which agent referred us? I think you mentioned
Maybe from many.
No, it's okay.
Many.
It's okay. Just,
Many.
have you done any inspection in PV area?
Plenty.
every single day. We
Wow.
probably,
You have a lot. Okay.
I've done
yeah, we
many.
probably have some today in the area.
Okay, you do raised foundation and
And slab.
A slab.
Yep.
Okay. And also, do you do, like, if there is a patio?
We don't do patios. We're strictly foundation. So as long as it is,
Patio has a foundation.
well, as long as it's below a residential, like an actual livable structure. We don't do exterior like deck work or patio, stuff like that. We do not. If it's something simple, piers and posts below a deck, we can come out and see it. We can take a look. It's not something that's so beyond our scope of work or our wheelhouse. But in general, it's strictly the foundation below the home.
That is our niche,
But the
foundation.
reason I ask PV, because we have a
A lot of
different
movement.
soil,
Yeah, we know.
We're very well aware. Yeah.
Okay. But by the way, I sent, because I never heard of you, and I sent you to AI.
Okay.
You have very high ratings, just for your,
That's very, very,
and thank
I'm
you.
very happy
That's
to
what we
hear
like to
that.
hear.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm learning AI.
I'll send you the check in the mail.
Awesome, thanks guys.
Of course,
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Hey, we have a special treat today too. We're gonna have one of our agents, Brendan. He's gonna come on up here. And he's gonna share with us just knowing the market. And you guys want to know the market, right? So go ahead, Brendan. Here, let me.
Yeah, flip me up. There we go, perfect. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. So we have a room full of local experts, but has anyone brushed up on their insider info lately? So just a little knowing your market, some MLS snapshots, 3 zones in 2 minutes. Can anyone give me a guesstimate of the price range for the close on a single family home in area 160 within the last year. So guesstimate on a price range from minimum to max. Just give me a shot in the dark, anybody. Maureen?
224.
224, and then give me a max as well, Betty.
Give
Give me a max.
You say 2 to 4.
2 to 4. 2 to 4. Got it.
That's 15.
So price range from the last 365 days in area 160 was 1,620,000 to 9,550,000. Then we just have some facts about the area. Neighborhoods: Lower Lunada Bay, Upper Lunada Bay, Margate, and Paseo del Mar Bluffs. Proximity: ocean is mostly in walking distance. A lot of the residents and locals love to, pop down at some point of the day and take that in. And then freeways: you are on the low end of your commute, going to be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes from the 405 to the 110. So you're out there a little bit. And then a quick fact, which I know many of you probably know, there is or was a local surf gang there called the Lunada Bay Boys. If you showed up to ride the swell, they would wax your windows or take the air out of your tires or different things, throw rocks at you.
Point Break.
Yeah, you can look it up. It's a real thing.
Great
Our
movie.
second zone for today, area 165, Palos Verdes Drive North. Our price range for the single-family homes sold in the last year was $1,250,000 to $5,130,000. The neighborhoods: some of the neighborhoods are going to be Dapple Gray Lanes, Academy Hill, Empty Saddle, and Shadowwood. Our style of homes: predominantly equestrian ranch and California bungalows, and there is a lot of direct access to the horse trails. So for those residents that are friends with our equestrian pals there. The school's going to be Dapple Gray Elementary, Mira West Intermediate, and Peninsula High. And then our last, third and final zone of the day. Price range in Crest over the last 365 days for a single family was $1,500,000 to $2,755,000. Just based on some of my research, they're putting Crest as a good community to buy in as a potential first-time buyer. The neighborhoods: Seamount, Stonecrest, Armaga Springs, and Ridgegate. Schools: Silver Spur and Vista Grande Elementary, Ridgecrest Intermediate, Peninsula High School. And then a quick trivia question: what year did construction begin on Crest Road? What year did construction begin on Crest Road? This was one of the first roads on the peninsula.
Well, it says 1978.
Well, that's the reference from the book that I found information.
What
Citing
year?
the sources.
Yeah.
1948.
1948, we'll take that guess. 1931. So Crest Road was one of the original roads built on the peninsula. It stretched from Point Vicente Lighthouse to PV Drive East. It was 11 miles and it cost around $200,000 to build in the year 1931. And the Palos Verdes Corporation began that construction.
Oh, okay.
So thank you guys. That was your quick 3 zones in 2 minutes.
I just want to compliment you in that knowing the data when you're in conversations with people really then demonstrates your wealth of knowledge and builds trust with people that you're talking to.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Great job. Great job, Brendan. Great job. And we're going to have this Monday Zoom meeting, April 27th, with our luxury seller concierge powered by House Amp. And we have actually we have a special guest that's going to be talking about this. We have Ed on here. Hey, Ed.
Yes, we do. Hey, everybody.
All right, there's Ed. We can hear him now. No. Go ahead.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Sorry I couldn't be there in person, but I am on the west coast of Florida instead of the west coast of the United States. But one of the things that I wanted to talk about today is this new luxury seller concierge program, which is really exciting. We've been rolling it out at your 4 offices over the last few weeks. And what it does, it gives you an opportunity to improve those homes before they sell. And what I mean by that is, let's say, for example, you've got a home that you're listing. Does anyone know what the median age of a home is in the Palos Verdes area?
Median age of a home in the Palos Verdes area? 1935 is what we heard. 55.
60.
As the most recent figure, because there's been some new construction, 1967.
Oh, that was close.
And the estates is probably the best example where 52% was built out between 1950 and 1970. Actually, it was 53%, but who's counting? But the great thing is, and I'm an agent here in Florida, I'm sure all of you have seen where you walk into a house and we list it retro, right? We've all seen that house, and that's the best way to describe the shag carpeting, the avocado green appliances, and that sort of thing. Instead of dealing with that, what you're able to do is have a homeowner apply and be approved for a modified HELOC. Typically, you can't get a HELOC if you got a house listed for sale, and the reason is you can't generally, or the lender generally doesn't make any money until year two of a HELOC. So they're never going to loan money on a home that's being listed for sale. But what we've done is we've worked with a number of different lenders who are on our platform who've agreed to allow a 24-month HELOC for home repairs. And the way that works is the homeowner comes into our platform. You can invite them, or you can find us on the internet, and you can go ahead and go to the next slide. I'm terrible at slides. I just talk. And you can go to the next one too. And so they come into the application process of the platform, and they apply for the loan. And here's the amazing thing. They go through from start to finish, and I mean from the time they create their account until the time that they actually are able to go into their 3-day right of rescission. On average, right now, we're seeing 5 to 10 minutes. Has anyone ever seen a HELOC done in under 10 minutes? And the reason for that is there's no inspection, there's no appraisals, everything is done via AI and electronic systems and programming that enables that person to get their approval very, very quickly because you want to get that home on the market. They can borrow up to $250,000, and we'll go into a lot more detail on April 27th. But I just want to make you aware of what you have and what you'll be able to start to offer. The exciting thing for this is we're not the lender and we're also not the contractor. This isn't Curbio or one of those other companies who says that this is how much you need to list the house for. We're going to do the construction. We don't do any of that. We're a technology company. You're an agent. You're in charge, and your homeowner's in charge, and your contractors are in charge of the entire process. You help your homeowner decide what work should be done, and you help your homeowner meet with their contractors and figure out what they need to do to be able to get the most money out of that home. As a result, what happens? That means you're able to win more listings. You're able to list for higher sale prices, which means bigger commissions. And the differentiation is 99% of the agents that have this product never mention it because they're concerned it's going to stretch out the time it gets to go to market, or it's going to be too expensive, or they don't want to bring anything that's going to make the customer stop and think before they sign that deal. But one of the things we found, especially here in Florida, and I heard it from your other 3 offices in California, customers don't want agents that bring signs. They want agents that bring solutions. And this is an amazing solution. And the interesting part that we have found over the last 5 years is the number of referrals agents get from homeowners that use this program greatly increase because when they get that phone call, they go, hey, Mary used you last year and she said you had a program that made her an extra $20,000. So that's why I'm calling you. So there are great benefits on both sides. You can go ahead and go to the next slide if you want. I'm going to give you a couple real quick points. One is we provide you with all the marketing materials that you need. From inside the platform, you'll be able to click on the marketing hub, and it opens up a number of different options you have: postcards, social media, listing presentations, one pagers. And each of them, when you click on it, opens up in Canva for you to edit it, download it, print it, do whatever you want with it. One more slide. And last but not least, you're able to create your account. It's very simple to create your account. You go ahead and scan this QR code. This is your agent's, this is your office specific QR code. This is for you as agents to create your account. Don't give this to homeowners or contractors. We'll cover that on April 27th. But because I know you guys are on a time limit with this meeting, I always, and I apologize, I talk with my hands. So I always try to answer all the questions before you ask them. It's a 24-month open-ended HELOC. The rate is 6% over prime, APR, with the average person holding that loan for 4 months, which means the average homeowner pays between 2 and 4% interest on the loan, because the interest accrues like a HELOC as the money is used. Unlike Figure, which is one of our biggest competitors, who gives all the money to the homeowner on day one, so that interest starts to accrue. With HouseAmp, the money stays inside the platform. It never goes to the homeowner. The homeowner pays the contractor directly through the platform. So the contractor has to become a member on the platform. It's free to join. It's free to use. The only fee that a contractor ever pays is they pay a 3.5% fee on their invoice. So they put in their invoice, let's say for $100, we wish, but they put it in for $100. It goes to the homeowner who hits approve. Invoices approved by Tuesday are direct deposited into that contractor's bank account by Friday, and they receive 96.5% of the invoice amount that they asked for. Now, most contractors we talk to love this because they're paying 4 to 4.25 for credit cards. So that's why, and we've all been there. We talked to a contractor, maybe not your foundation guys, they seem their prices were awesome. Most of the people I talk to, when you ask a contractor, what's my price? They give it to you. And then with a little wink, you go, what's my cash price? Right? And it's always a little less because they've padded in bank fees and credit card fees and things like that. But so the origination fee on every loan is about 1 to 2%. The loan just range from $10,000 to $250,000. It's a 6-month draw period. It's a no payments out of the homeowner's pocket until month 13. And by month 13, if you haven't sold the home, I imagine you're having a much more difficult conversation with the homeowner than the fact that we're going to ask them to start paying interest-only payments in month 13. If the home hasn't sold by month 24, then they roll it into another instrument. We've only had that happen twice. And interestingly enough, both times a loan went to 24 months, it was because of an agent who did it for themselves. They lied and said they were listing their house, and both hoped that they would catch up on commissions and pay the loan off before the 24 months. Because, as we all know, spending money today and chasing commissions is never a good thing to do. So, and most importantly, this is a secured loan. It's just like a HELOC, so it gets paid off at closing at the end of the 24 months. Or we're also rolling out a new program, much like your foundation folks talked about. You've got that homeowner that applied for a home, they purchased the home, and now they've decided, they call you up and go, do you have any suggestions? We want to do a couple improvements. We also have a 15 to 20 year lender that offers an additional program that's 15 to 20 years. And so most importantly, the biggest thing is it's no money out of pocket for your homeowner. And when you look at the numbers, example, if a homeowner pulls out a $40,000 loan today, uses it over 4 months, they're going to pay back about $42,500. But on average, they've increased the home sale price to $60,000 or $70,000. So in reality, it didn't cost them $42,000 or didn't cost them $2,500 in fees. You made them an extra $18,000. So it's all in how you look at the numbers. So with that, if anyone has any questions, feel free, shout them out. Although I'm on mute, so you'll have to unmute me. But I will happily answer anything. I'm a brutally honest guy.
Well, we also have the Zoom on
Yes,
Monday.
Yes,
so
on
we'll do it
Monday we got the Zoom. We'll go in. We'll actually show you the product, walk you through the process, and show you everything. And that training is just for your four offices. So you can ask questions. You can make fun of the other offices. It's just your four Keller Williams offices.
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you,
So I
Ed.
expect some
Good stuff.
competition.
Put this in your listing presentations and your listing marketing. Thank you so much, Ed.
Yep. If I can leave you with one last thing, real quick example. I had a homeowner a few months ago that finally got a full price offer. They were ecstatic here in Florida. Did the inspection. The bank refused to close unless they put on a new roof. The agent was freaking out. A homeowner, 84 years old, created an account, filled out the application, got approved, shows their dollar amount, signed all the documents, including meeting with a notary online, and entered their right of rescission in 25 minutes. I thought that was amazing. I told our CEO, and he was not impressed. So he asked me, call the customer and see what the sticking point was. See why it took 25 minutes. So I called the gentleman up, Doug, member, 84 years old. I said, Doug, and when he started, I literally had to explain to him to look for the E on the desktop of his Windows XP computer to be able to open Internet Explorer. So that shows you what I was working with. 25 minutes, I said, Doug, if you don't mind my asking, what took so long? And Doug said, when it came time to do the notary, when you explained the product to us, my wife was listening on speakerphone. And when you said that that I have to meet with a notary, she made me take a shower and shave because there was no way someone was going to get on camera looking like that. And at 84 years old, that takes about 15 minutes. So that just shows you how quickly and easy the product is. So with that, I'll give you back your last 15 minutes, and I appreciate your time.
All right. Upcoming events, YPN Comedy Night. I think that's tonight. Anybody going? I will be there. I was going to share a joke, but Ed took all my time, so I'm not going to share a joke. You guys want to hear a joke? No, next time. We'll have our own comedy night as well, too, in our office. Red Day. This is going to be really big. Mark your calendars. May 14th. We have a lot more information coming out on that, but that'll be 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Just mark your calendars. We'll roll out a lot more marketing on Red Day. It's going to be very exciting. Broker Caravan. That's your RSVP. Please sign up. I hope I'm RSVP. Please save me a seat. But we'll be going out, and if you guys haven't done it before, it's a lot of fun with Dustin. He's a fun guy. Today, right after this, with Grant, AI and KW Command. It's been great, guys. I've been sitting in on this class. It's been really helpful. So we'll just gather right here. It's going to be right after this meeting. All right, I'm going to go to marketing our listings. So we have a few minutes left. I was going to go into groups, and here's what I'll do. I think this is important for us to do. I'd love to just mastermind just for the last 15 minutes as a group on marketing listings. And I'll kind of give you a little bit of a framework. You guys are excited about learning about what other people are doing to market their listings, yes?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Look, I personally have a framework. There's two parts of marketing. This is what I tell my sellers. The first thing is online. Why? Over 90% of buyers are going online first. So your online marketing has to do its job. And what is its job? Online marketing. You got to sell the home online first. By selling doesn't mean you're getting an offer, but you're getting them to come see the home. Like this is our goal here. Market it online so that they say, hey, you know what, honey, you got to go see this home. Mr. Agent, Mrs. Agent, we got to go see this home. So then now there's online. Now they see the home, and now there's in-person marketing. What are you guys doing here? Best practices for online marketing, getting visibility, good media, that's a given. But let's be creative. What else are we doing? Are we doing social media ads, Facebook, Instagram, email blasts? Selling to other agents, of course, is important too, because agents are bringing a lot of buyers. And then in person, when they're in the home, is the home doing the job, or is the home making your job harder? You guys know what I mean by that. The listing is making it harder for you to sell the home. Is the seller making it harder for you to sell the home? What's going on with that? Let's start with online marketing. What is working for you guys online beyond taking great photos? What are you guys doing?
Personal website.
Okay, so website. Now this used to be pretty popular. How many of you guys are doing landing pages for that specific property? So the property, yeah, so the property's like 123 Main Street, and then maybe the website's 123mainstreet.com. And doing a landing page. We've been working on something on this too, by the way. Landing pages. Using that, maybe QR code for that landing page.
Virtual tour.
Yeah, and then, you know, one thing that we would do too is on our signs we would put the QR code, a unique QR code on the sign itself, so when people drive by, they're not just writing your number down, they're taking a picture of the QR code to get more information on it. And then the QR code, the landing page is actually capturing the lead. Want to know more details about this home? Name, phone number, email address. Boom, you got that lead now. Right? And then you said virtual tours. Anybody still doing Matterports?
I don't
Yes.
like it.
Yes, Matterports? Okay, how helpful are the Matterports? It's really cool, by the way, if you guys have never looked through a Matterport. Yes? Because now they're visualizing themselves being in the home. Again, I think that could be good for, okay, what is it like going to be in person? Now, here's a debate. People debate about this. Some say, hey, if you take 40 pictures, upload all 40 pictures. Some say you take 40 pictures, upload 10 to create more curiosity so that they want to see what the rest of the house looks like. So there's like, hey, here's a living room and maybe a kitchen, one bathroom and one bedroom. Want to see more? Come see the house. Where do we stand with this? It's a big debate. I don't know.
I know, I've been hearing both things, so.
Do we upload all the pictures?
Yes.
Someone said that this.
Yeah. Anybody not upload all the
I
pictures?
know.
So you hold back
I hold back a little.
because you want them to come in person.
Yeah, I just picked the really, you know, I find.
Uh-huh.
little-
What if we posted pictures and blurred them out, right?
No,
Just enough to get them to come see it. Want to see what it really looks like without? I don't know. That's a silly idea. I'm just joking.
I mean, take a picture of a closet that's messy, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, picking and choosing. Yeah,
Picking and
pictures.
choosing what
Yeah.
shows well.
How many of you guys have done AI enhanced photos too? Yes. Are you guys doing more of that? What else?
Virtual staging, but I don't like it.
So we have the virtual staging. What else are you guys doing online? Anybody sponsored ads?
Zillow Showcase.
Zillow Showcase. Tell us about that, Cindy.
So it's similar to Matterport. Zillow has to approve it, and then they blast it out, so it showcase that property.
Oh,
Does that cost?
Yeah.
Yeah.
how about YouTube?
Okay.
She was like, you know.
There's YouTube. What are we doing on YouTube? Property tours?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you walking through the home, or are you just doing slideshows? What are we doing on that?
Video.
Videos.
Yeah.
Videos. Okay. How many of you guys? What do you guys see the value, or are you guys doing a little mix of both? You see the videos where the realtor is there. The realtor is like, "Hey, welcome to my new listing, 123 Main Street." For some reason, every realtor is doing a fast-paced walk down this driveway, right? It's like every listing video is like that. Or are you just showcasing the home? Just like, here's the home.
Yeah.
Just the home.
It's all about the
Just the
house.
home.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I used to think I'm on both sides, but then See, like sometimes, I mean, realtors are just like, okay, let's hog it up, make it about me, just show the home. Yes?
Depends what your goal is. If you're trying to build your personality online.
If you're trying to build your personality online, so if your personality is terrible, don't show yourself. Just show the home? No, I'm just kidding. Everybody here has great personalities, right? Are you hiring someone to do it, or are you just using your iPhone? How many of you guys hire a videographer to post a video? Okay, Alex, tell us about that.
My photographer gives me a home marketing packet.
Okay.
And it has a 360 showcase in there as well, without the additional Zillow cost, and so we upload that. That's in there. He does the the droning when they come into the door, and they speed through the house, the whole package.
Yeah.
So it depends, like on the YouTube, there's a selection to choose from. A slower pace, a wider pace, a general pace, a bunch of pace.
Love that.
Yeah.
For those that have been in here for a while, like this room on Tuesdays, do you guys remember that rep that came to present Pivo?
Yes, I bought it, never used it. I don't know how to use it.
I bought it, I paid for 2 years of training on it and never used it.
No.
So, but there's reasons behind that for me. So my offer of help to anyone in this room, if you want to use it, I will let you use mine. Like I'll literally give it to you. You can have it for like 6 months.
Well, what is it?
So it's like it's a tripod that follows you like AI. So it'll follow you wherever you go. It can map out the house. It does scripting. It does, once you're done with the video, then it'll put everything together so you can put it on social media, all that stuff.
Photoshop.
Yeah,
That's
it
why
does everything.
How about, and did you get a pre-approval with Dustin?
Yeah,
Did you get a pre-approval with
you
Dustin?
should obviously, that comes without saying, right?
Yeah.
I'd love for someone to show me how to do it, because I don't.
Maybe I'll work with Richard on that and we'll figure it out and we can demonstrate it.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. Well, videos are, I think more and more agents are really doing videos. I mean, I would say 5-6 years ago, which is not that long ago, not everybody was doing videos, but now I feel like videos are a must.
It's a must.
Videos are a must.
It's a must.
I remember Helena and Sue's listing. I went to go visit their listing in Manhattan Beach, and another agent was there filming his own TV show there.
Jason.
So are we doing that too? Are we going to other agents listing? Hey, can I market your listing? Can I shoot a video here? Anybody doing that?
Yeah, that's how Jason made his career, Jason Buck.
By going to other people's listings.
Literally, his career just went, he was young when he started real estate and didn't, he knew the neighborhood, but not, so that was his way of starting. But you know Jason, right? Yeah.
Alice, you were going to say something?
You have to ask permission though when you do that.
Oh, I allow them, they'll ask.
Yeah.
I definitely, more exposure, fine.
It's a win-win.
Fine by me.
It's a win-win. Good.
Why do some agents say no?
Yeah, right.
Because the sellers may still live there and they don't want the layout of their home online.
I think it's about the realtor.
Or they have tenants.
No,
Some
sellers
realtors
that
don't
say-
want it,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they want to
yeah.
be part of it. They don't want the.
I agree with her, there's some that don't, and then when I do, and that's happened with me, I'll say, yeah, you could do exterior, you could do the back, you could do the ocean, you could, maybe the kitchen, but that's about it.
Yeah.
but
I
you're
have
right.
to set boundaries, yeah.
What about in person? I mean, we're having our producer's mindset this morning, and Maureen talked about what we talked about. We don't call it clutter; we call it accumulation. I like that. But look, hey, what is one of the hardest things, biggest challenges to a listing?
Oh my God.
Don't you think it's the biggest challenge is clutter? Physically speaking. Physically. I'm not talking about anything but clutter. That is huge. You go into a listing, the homeowners probably have the home for what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. They have a lot of clutter. In fact, mismatched furniture, because at one point they have to buy a new couch. It just doesn't match with this couch anymore. Then, you see all that. What are you guys doing with decluttering? Maureen hires somebody, pays out of pocket as a value for her services. Hey, I will pay for a decluttering or deaccumulating person to come to your home for 4 hours. Doesn't that also kind of sound like, sure, I'll take it, and it kind of moves things further along. What do you guys? Anybody else have issues with decluttering?
Yeah, I have services too that'll handle that. they're very gentle about it. They'll even organize their
Yeah, she does
their
it.
library and their taxes and their paperwork, and you just get it
Oh,
all
wow.
out. Put it
Yeah,
in
she
boxes
does
and get
that
it all
too.
out, yeah.
She also packs, she's a good packer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
for-
packer, yeah.
I've been waiting for a listing in Fullerton for almost a year now because they said they're still decluttering. And so if I would have known this, it's like I would have just paid for it.
Yeah, and they're real gentle about
So
it.
smart, so
Yeah.
smart. What else? What other challenges besides clutter when you're marketing the home?
Color,
Color. Tell me about color.
you know, you have the orange bedroom, the purple bedroom, the yellow, I just ran into one yesterday, the yellow kitchen.
Let's call it strong
Bright
colors.
yellow, I mean, bright yellow kitchen.
What do we do then? Do we go in there and just say, hey, we should paint this orange bedroom?
Yeah.
To, what is it now? Off-white?
White.
Yes. Everybody's just, is still very neutral. White, you know,
White.
light gray, whatever it is. Paint, I think, is a big thing. So when I'm glad you brought that up. What do you guys think? When you're marketing a home, paint.
Paint.
What else?
Front door.
Front door, I love that.
Yeah.
Tell me about front door. What should it look like?
It should look amazing. That's the first thing someone sees besides the curb appeal.
Yeah. We have a
How's it
listing.
feel? How's it open? How's it look?
We had a listing just came out in Brentwood this couple days ago in Brentwood condo, and you know, it had a few little patch ups, little things. But I said, you know what, you need to change your doorknobs. Doors are fine, but the doorknobs were really old. It's an old building. They changed all the doorknobs to like a matted black doorknob. I thought it was
Huge difference.
best investment you
Makes
guys
that
just
door
made
pop.
on this. So I love that you brought up doors. What else? How do you make the place look so that the place is marketing itself for you?
Staging.
What is it?
Staging.
Staging, of course. Staging is huge. I tell sellers, buyers have terrible imaginations.
Yeah.
Their imaginations suck. You have to do it for them. Good. What else?
Clean it.
Clean it.
Oh,
Getting a cleaner.
that's right.
Especially like
Including
view.
windows.
Yeah, windows.
Oh, if you can get a good deep cleaner, deep cleaner. Oh, they make such a difference.
Yeah.
Such a big difference.
Reminded me.
Good. What else? What else are we doing? Cleaning.
Cleaning. Lovely.
How about smells?
Yeah.
I was sued for smell.
You what?
I was sued for smell, $46,000.
What do you mean?
You told me about this story.
That was a good story, but I won. I got one,
Is
but
it?
they will sue you for smell. It's
Yeah.
happened to me.
The biggest thing is what? Cigarette smells, pet smells.
Cat.
What do we do? Do we do just the Arm & Hammer, baking soda, candles?
The Febreze is what
Yeah.
got me in trouble. Yeah, was,
Yeah,
trying, but you have to literally get a professional in there.
yeah.
And
So Alice's story, she could probably tell you in more detail, but she tried to Febreze something, smell, but then they accused her of covering up
a bigger issue.
a bigger issue.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, she's suing for everything.
Yeah, smell.
What else are we doing? I think this is a big part that people they forget about this part. This is huge. I took over a listing that was expired, and the seller had an AK-47, a real one, hanging on the wall in the living room. And I thought, wow, cool gun. Let's take it off the wall immediately. And literally they sent the picture was all up to 6 months on the market with that.
Yeah.
That's when it expired.
Are we getting worried we don't want to offend our sellers? Or is that what it is too?
I lost a listing she was a witch, and she had the thingy real big. You know what I mean, that sign.
Maureen, your stories are getting
I-
better and better every time.
And I told her,
I thought
I think that it'd be
just
bad
stuff,
if we
you
took
know.
that off, because it's
Uh-huh.
kind of a religion kind of
Uh-huh.
thing. She literally threw me out,
It could happen.
threw me out.
It could happen. Yeah.
I wonder if
So-
she put me on a spell ever since. No, but I mean, it's a normal, I guess.
You will be addicted to
religion.
Celsius. What family photos too? Do you guys advise your sellers to remove
Remove.
personal pictures?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
I go to a lot of listings where family vacations, it's still all over. Is that a little weird for the buyers or the sellers? What do you think? What do you think, Cindy? Is that?
I think it's weird. If they want to picture themselves being in a home,
Yeah.
they don't want to be in somebody else's home like a guest.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. When you, here's what I'm curious. I've had this happen a couple of times. Sellers, you get it all staged, you hire a company, and the sellers, this staging sucks. They hate the staging. What do you do?
Well, I walked into homes where we've had staged and I thought it sucked, so I start moving things around and I'll take things I don't like and hide it in closets and stuff. And then when they go to remove the staging, they're like, hey, where's all of our stuff?
You start bringing in your
The
own
whole
stuff.
closet, yeah.
Oh boy, I've had stagers get really offended when I was sharing with them,
Right.
hey, can we move this out of this? And they get very offended.
They do, but your loyalty is to your client.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I'll share one thing. I thought it was really good. And I learned this with Facebook ads. If you guys are going to do Facebook ads, please do it through KW Command. It's way cheaper. And there's a formula to it. And the formula is really simple. And what we did is, whatever we would do, we would look at 3 things. Number 1, there has to be a hook. Okay? Next, we call it embellishments. I still don't know if it's 1L or 2Ls. Embellishments. And then a call to action. So the hook, I think the mistake is when we say 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house in Torrance for $9.99. How about pool home in Torrance for under $1 million? Is that a big difference? So swimming, if you got a pool home, I mean, yeah, you're saying pool home for under a certain price. So you have the hook, then you write the embellishments. 3 things. 3 things about the home. Obviously, you know, like whatever, you know, swimming pool, big yard, blah, blah, blah. You're writing some features about the home. Call to action. What can we do that's better than the call me for a private showing? Boring. Could be boring. Can we make that more exciting?
Well, what do you call it, click below or something
Uh-huh.
to reach me?
Is it just, hey, call me? Schedule a showing. What else can we do besides that? Or maybe even offer more. For more listings like this one,
Oh, yeah.
that could be a different call to action. What else?
Call for pocket listings.
It's different. Call for off-market listings like this one. Why not? So this, whenever we're doing this formula on Facebook, we're averaging under $1 a lead, which is actually very, very good. I mean, Facebook ads can get much more expensive than that. So we're doing that through Command. Anything else that you guys just think it's a must here that you guys have to share on marketing your listings? Here's what I'll leave you with then. Go ahead.
I think that it's imperative to have professional photos done. I've seen the listings online where someone's just snapped some things with their iPhone.
I know.
And they're crooked and they're ridiculous and they're not doing your seller any favors. You have to have a professional photographer.
Totally.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things you think everybody's doing, but they're not. Yeah.
Yeah, so I tell my buyers to look for those kinds of listings because you can get a good deal on them.
No, they're usually overpriced.
Yeah, yeah.
Or when I'm like, oh gosh, are you sure you want this? I mean, I've seen ones with underwear on the doorknobs, like hanging on the doorknobs.
Or like a bomb on the nightstand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the food is like from the night before, still on the dining table, still on there.
Yeah.
Look, hey, why not social media content? Like, you know, what listings are out there, and here's what I do. I think the key is this. I mean, this is my formula when I go to a listing consultation. I tell them, look, our end goal here is bring them in person. I mean, of course, we want to get an offer and sell the property. But he's like, this is what I want here, Mr. Seller. I want to bring buyers into this home because I know that once they step into your home, it's so beautiful. If I can get them through the doors, that's my goal. And the more people I get through the doors, the higher likelihood I know I'll have of selling your home for more money and for a shorter amount of time. By the way, I just posted an Instagram reel on this. If you don't follow me, Richard A. Chung on Instagram. But anyways, right now sellers are asking, how long is my home on the market? That's a big concern, not just how much is my home going to sell for. But I know if I can get more people through the doors, I will have a better likelihood of selling it for more money in less amount of time. So this is what we need to do. Once they get through the doors, we need to do all this. We only get one shot at it. I think Stephen Hall said it a couple weeks ago. Just one first impression, just one shot. We got to do all this. Why? Because each buyer is going to cost X amount of money. But then also to get them through here, well, over 90% of buyers are looking online. And you know what they look at? They look at really two things. They really look at two things. They look at the price. Hey, is this within my budget? And they look at the photos, to your point, Cindy, and they're justifying. Do the photos justify the price? Does the price justify the photos? I mean, everything else is there too, but it's really those two things are going to matter when they decide whether I want to go look at it in person. And the big thing here, marketing price. Is this important?
Absolutely.
Marketing price oftentimes is different than your sales price too, isn't it? And I was coaching another agent, and I was sharing what Stephen said. I thought it was actually, and I think Stephen did it without even intentionally doing this. He was I call it house dropping. It's like name dropping. Yeah, we sold this other home on, 222 Cherry Avenue. We listed it for this, but the real value was this, and we got 100 visitors. You start house dropping. You start giving case studies. And when you can do that, it becomes this marketing price for getting them to sell listed at a price that's going to attract a lot of buyers becomes much, much easier. Start learning and figuring out and finding out more and more about homes that were listed below market value and sold for above market value. Find it. Go to the MLS. Look in this area. Look for that arrow that says up. Those are usually good case studies. Whether it was your listing or not, share about it. Did you know that home down the street from you sold for $100,000 above asking? Guess what? They listed it far below market value. They got multiple offers. We need to do this. This is a big part of marketing the home. Was this valuable to you guys?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
This is helpful to you guys? Look, a lot of it is, the scripts and the things that you need to say or do. But for me, this two-part marketing, when they say, what's your marketing plan? Oh, it's easy. 2 steps. This is it. It's really helped to, again, make it very simple to understand. So I would do this, make this part of your presentation, and of course, somewhere in there, you can talk about house amp as well. All right? Any other thoughts, any questions? But I hope Alice comes back, because I want to take a quick selfie, and I want Alice to be in it.
Just try sneaking out.
All right, real quick, guys, real quick. And then I'll tell you guys my joke. You guys like? Do I have everybody? All right, 1, 2, 3. So the other day, I went back to my childhood home. Real quick joke. I went back to my childhood home. You want to go see the place that you grew up in. So the other day, I went to visit, knocked on the door, and I asked the people living there, hey, I grew up in this, you think I can come inside, take a look? They slammed the door in my face and said, we're going to call the police if you don't get off our property. My parents can be so mean sometimes. Thank you very much. Thank you.